So I've seen some of the memes. I saw the clip where
Oh
I think
my
it's Brooks
god.
Koepka who is just okay. So I'll try to explain this, and you can fill in whatever details.
Yeah.
So Brooks Koepka is getting interviewed.
Mhm.
Is this after the PGA
Yeah,
Championship
it's after.
or after the PGA
Or at least
Championship?
after a round of it. And
Yeah,
yeah, I think it was after though.
yeah. He's getting interviewed, and while he's being interviewed, Bryson DeChambeau, speaking very loudly, walking very loudly. I think
Walking
the
very
spikes,
loudly,
the
yes.
spikes that he's wearing are just making a lot of noise. And as Kepka's trying to answer questions in his interview, DeChambeau unfortunately is pretty much breaks his concentration, and you could just see Brooks Koepka is not having it, just groaning and just like Jesus Christ, like this guy is just like
Yeah.
crazy. And
Because
since then, go ahead.
Kepka already looked tired and like unwilling to do this interview to begin with.
Yeah,
And then he's trying to make a comment about how the greens, I think, are really fast that day. And he's just saying, like, I was hitting the ball well, but when I got to the greens, you could even ask the other golfers that it was tough to drain, putts. It was just tough to read the greens. And then I
correct.
think as he's saying that, like you said, Bryson DeChambeau was walking behind them really loudly with his spikes, but you don't hear this on the actual clip. But he did say something along the lines of, "Yeah, well, if you line up your putt better," something like that. So he obviously chirped him a little bit, and then
Oh my
Kepka just
god.
broke. He broke character and just completely went off and had to redo the shot with the news team. But it was just funny. So that played out,
Yes.
and now today, Capital One's The Match was announced, right? Between Phil Mickelson, Bryson DeChambeau, who's going to be one of the pro golfers. So it'll be Bryson versus Phil, and then Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers, who are on
Right.
the match. And it's going to be Phil Mickelson and Tom Brady on one team, and then Bryson DeChambeau and Aaron Rodgers on another team. And today, Brooks Koepka tweeted at Aaron Rodgers saying, "Sorry, bro," because he was matched up with Bryson DeChambeau. And that threw all of golf Twitter into disarray. And like even now,
Yeah.
Bryson DeChambeau on his Instagram, Julian, he
Yes.
took the screenshot of Brooks Koepka from that interview when he's like really annoyed, and he's like, "I'm living rent free in your brain." Oh my god, it's just
Yeah.
this is
I
what
think he
golf
even
needs, man. Like I don't remember, like
yeah.
I'm more of a casual watcher. I play golf
Me
a
too.
lot, but I'm a very much casual to none at all. That's how I classify myself with golf. And so there are probably heated rivalries or golfers who don't, quote unquote, don't like each other, don't like each other's style, but nothing that I've picked up as, once again, a casual, this blatantly
Mhm.
obvious. I feel like this is it for an individual sport where guys are competing against themselves, but also the rest of the PGA Tour. I need something like this. This is what drives fans. Like
Yeah.
I like seeing this. I mean, granted, they don't seem to like each other like at all, but I like this for golf.
Yeah. Rivalries in sport where two guys generally don't like each other and you start seeing fans pick one side over the other. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think a sport like golf could use some of that. One other
absolutely.
meme that I also enjoyed in the middle of all this, Tom Brady tweeted out a series of memes with the shot of Brooks Koepka doing the interviews and just looking displeased, and like you see like Bryson DeChambeau in the back, and you'll write like one prompt over it, and you write another one for Brooks. The one that had me howling is the one where Bryson's walking in, and out on Bryson it says Packers going for a field goal on like fourth down as opposed to like just going for it, and then Brooks Koepka is Aaron Rodgers. That is one of the best birds I
Oof.
have ever seen.
And
That was amazing.
And
That
then
was incredible.
to add to this whole thing between Brooks and Bryson is that you had Phil Mickelson like chime in on Twitter being like, "I feel like I'm caught in the middle of something here, but I don't want to budge budge into it," which is just so funny. I wonder how that whole
But
dynamic.
I'm also the actual PGA champion.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, I'm
he
the
also
actual
PGA
champion.
championship winner. It's like, hey, I'm in the middle of this, but hey, I won the PGA championship, so
That's it, man. So that's the
that's
story
funny.
I felt like I needed to bring up because it's just so funny, and
Yeah.
it's like we said, golf kind of needs this type of rivalry. I like it.